Warning, the following video contains an Italian man.
Yeah, man, I do these epic walks. Just walking, how difficult could it be? Okay, we'll see.
The World Street Food Channel returns with an epic 50-kilometer walk out of Bangkok, only eating street food. Join me and one slightly better-looking friend who deeply regrets agreeing to this for some new markets, real locals, unusual street food, and one incredible moment where Luca actually saves a life.
Breaking my back just to know your name. 17 tracks and I've had it with this game. Well, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, I've got potential.
Good morning, legends, and for anyone wondering, I definitely haven't been watching the BBC's SAS Rogue Heroes. However, if I did, I'd highly recommend it. Today I'm joined by a close friend Luca as an attempt to show him that walking, filming, eating, all in 36-degree heat is slightly harder than it may seem. But the biggest difficulty I'll face today is that Luca is historically bad at talking to the camera. It's well known in the content creation industry to never act with children, animals, or Italians with stupid hair.
Why are we doing this? You just look normal, look forward, just keep walking. Yeah.
Walking forwards is hard, so we're starting at this awesome morning market searching for our first meal of the day. And it's surprising what you actually might find in places like this.
I think we'll be, let's ignore this one. Keep going, go that way.
At the end of this walk, Luca would call it a truly once-in-a-lifetime experience. Well, his exact words were, "That's the only f***ing time I'm doing this with you, Chris." But same. However, without clickbaiting you, what we did at the end of this walk would generally be one of the best things I've ever done. We literally saved a life. But that's all still to come. Currently, this wet market was proving difficult to find food that wasn't moving, so instead we opted to start our day with some ass cafe, whatever that is.
Street food. Street food. And it's the street food. So we got our first street food of the day, which is this banana, which we didn't even have to pay for because I'm pretty sure they were giving it out to monks. And we asked them if we could pay for it, and they're like, no, you can have it because you're both stupid and you clearly can't afford real food. So you know how I say it, right? 7-Eleven. Yeah, that's it. Stop. You've got that wrong. Go on. Take two. 7-Eleven coffee. Nothing better. Ass coffee. Ass coffee.
As we pressed on, we were keen to finally eat something other than that monk's banana, so we found this little back street to get one of the only Thai street snacks that I can actually pronounce. However, of course, the Italian BTS pop singer who speaks a bit of Thai was quick to tell me that I can't even get that right.
Chon Buri. นี่คืออะไรครับ
ฮะ
คืออะไรครับ
ขนมโคกจ้า
ขนมอะไร
ขนมโคก
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 Yeah. What did you say?
ขนมโคก
Chon Buri. Yeah, that's what I said. Just in my own little way. อ้าวสวยขอบคุณมากครับว้าวสวย
One of the best parts of this area is that there are plenty of cats about, with the kind mechanics and shop workers taking really great care of them. So there was no need to use any of the copious amounts of cat food I'd brought with me to feed them. So instead we opted to feed ourselves.
It's still fucking hot. Jesus. Cheers. That's really nice. Got like a bit more sausagey sort of taste to it. 7:30. I think I've done 10,000 steps. So after 2 hours of walking, we've managed to walk the 1 hour gap between Paknam and Kiha. So this is the very end of the BTS line. So we can now start our journey. Well, we've seen a market, had a banana, some water, coffee, and some cranham crock. So not a bad start.
As we'd reached unknown territory now, it was time for a quick visit to yet another convenience store to stock up on liquids. Certainly over the years, the one thing I have learned, no matter how difficult the walks get, never moan. There are plenty of people doing way more difficult things, and it's just important to take in the sights, enjoy whatever comes our way, whilst of course doing my best to showcase the mostly hidden quirks of Thailand.
How many times have you ever done that in the morning? 8 o'clock.
Not so many.
Another 60 minutes towards Pattaya and the sun was now fully out. Having only eaten 2 coconut snacks and a banana, I was really keen to find some food as I was beginning to feel a bit sick from hunger. Unfortunately with this lady, my regular mu ping fix wasn't quite cooked. And Luca took great pleasure in learning that not only do I not eat fish, but I also don't eat meat with the bone inside. So as he gorged himself on all this, I'm sure, delicious food, I got to enjoy a 3rd bottle of water and to listen to him complain about my eating habits.
You want me to pick the meat?
No, I'm good.
You see how you do it, right? Like this. No goal.
Yeah, just it seems dangerous.
No.
Seems dangerous to me.
Thinking like a dog can do it.
Yeah, that's true. But they got like canine teeth, you know? You know what amazes me though about these all these places? Every time I stop and buy food from the street food salad, that's her job, like 12 hours a day, gets up, cooks the chicken, stands in this absolute boiling heat, seeing the same people over and over again. A very, very minimal wage. What amazes me is that they're always happy.
Luckily, a different reward was near because at the end of this street was a truly beautiful and completely different path than I've ever walked down, right alongside the sea. Enjoy!
Oh yeah. Cheers, man.
Having walked for over 4 hours and having very little food, plus 1 cheeky fruit-based drink,
So you're forced to drink another one. I'm a spa.
So there you are.
You're the best.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
I knew you were professional, but not this level of profession.
okay, a couple of fruit-based drinks, I'd probably say that in hindsight, that was a mistake. As we continued down this road, we searched high, we searched low, and occasionally we turned our head to the right, before we came across some more random gym equipment. Without exaggerating, I'd say this was about 400 kilograms and I managed to do over 2,000 reps, whereas Luca, well, you've seen his pencil arms. However, at that moment, the sun, hunger, and now with all my energy spent, I ended up throwing up a couple of times and felt absolutely awful. Even seeing these really awesome boats that go out into the sea and place down those huge markers wasn't enough to cheer me up, but thankfully it was now time to make our turn and get back to the main road. It took another hour to get back to civilization with a few unplanned 6 stops along the way, but luckily Thailand once again proved to me in my moment of need that it was here to help.
So we're coming up to 11 o'clock, nearly 30,000 steps, about 25 kilometers. We got to cross over this road.
Randomly, an ice cream seller on his old rustic bike was coming past, ringing his bell, and frankly anything at this point just to give me a small burst of energy would have been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, roadside ice lollies.
Lovely.
Oh my god. Alloy Mac. Words cannot express how much I needed that fucking thing.
With that down, things were looking up, and having made this walk 4 times now, I knew for the next few hours there was nothing but motorway. So it was time to cover ourselves with cooled, conditioned taxi air and a short, pre-planned intermission.
Intermission over. Time to get cracking on the final 20 kilometers or so. Maybe 30 kilometers. I haven't really paid much attention. The sun is absolutely beating down on us now. According to my watch, it's 36 degrees and feels like 40, probably because there's no wind. The UV factor says 9, so we were very covered up. Worried about your hands, Luca. But either way, trying to find some more street food. I believe there's a nice kind of street restaurant on this bridge, which is about an hour away. So we can hit that. Find a nice, really want something very like local to Thailand, maybe like a cheese toasty. Feeling way better now, so it's almost like drinking 2 beers on an empty stomach in the heat of Thailand at 9 a.m. is a bad idea. Now, who knew?
Unsurprisingly, we'd made it to the outskirts of Chon Buri, and one of my favorite bridges in the whole of Thailand, where people come here to walk, run, and eat plenty of snacks along the way. Equally, it's near the arena where they do the buffalo racing once or twice a year, should anyone be interested in that. Currently, we were wondering what these land fish things were, and I'm sure someone smarter than I will comment below. Alas, here our options were to eat seaside durian or to venture into a nearby restaurant for something a bit more sustainable. It's great to see that the owners knew how to manage customer expectations of that beautiful scenery all around us. Luca got to show off his Thai food ordering skills, and I went to sit down alongside a bathtub table. Because I mean, who needs legroom when you can see a bunch of fake flowers through a glass panel? Luca opted for a salad, and I don't know what that is, but it had a face, so Jesus Christ. So I was inspired to also be adventurous for once and order some Thai French fries and, well, chicken nuggets.
That's why I have a street food channel, Luca, because I am adventurous, you know? Let me get that ketchup on that chicken nugget. Oh, yeah. I just love eating foreign food now.
Over the next few hours, we pushed on as hard as our weary legs would let us, with the path humming with the ordinary. Bicycles clattering, distant chatter, and the occasional barking dog, but nothing that screamed adventure. And as dusk was closing in and I could feel the air thickening, I thought it was better to skip ahead to around 5 p.m, where we stumbled on this incredible pier. Wooden planks, weathered ropes, and fishermen casting silhouettes against that molten sky. The visuals were absolutely breathtaking if you could forgive the persistent dried fish smell that was doing its absolute best to ruin the moment. Over the next hour, the sun sank low and painted everything gold once we finally reached our hotel. A quick shower, a change of clothes, and as our walk had skirted dangerously close to an old friend, I gave him a call and waited for him to take us out to a night market. 3 foreigners walking around a very local market went about as well as could be expected, with nothing but friendly faces and people offering us what little they have. Starting off with this free shot of, and I'm probably saying it wrong, Yardong. Basically, every now and again, if you watch the news, it's reported that 15 random people have died from drinking homemade alcohol, as no one's entirely sure how to make it. So it was that. Surprisingly nice, providing we live. Next up, we went to get a Roddy. Even though none of us were planning to eat them, Chris likes to support this lovely lady who's been there every single night and had lost her husband. So even when he's not saving street dogs, he's always doing something to help others. A true gentleman. Luca, however, was doing his best to do the exact opposite. Knowing fully well my eating issues, he had found what I believe to be is a chicken heart. And as I'd moaned so much practically about everything else, and it did indeed comply with my list of eating rules, which are not being fish, not having bones, and not being cooked by a Scottish man, I had little choice but to try.
Brilliant. Going? I'm not doing it again. Oh, it tastes like chewy chicken. Chewy cold chicken. Okay, I'm done.
Good. It's good. Rate at 1 out of 5.
1.
I then continued with my pad kupao, Luca continued with the chicken heart, and if you guys just have one more minute to continue with this video, you'll get to witness something truly special. Now don't worry, as much as I adore these dogs, that's not what I'm talking about. This was Luca's first visit, and somehow he instantly fit in, surrounded by these tiny, legless, running in all directions dogs, affectionately known as the Italian football team. Chris kicked us off with a tour and a proper horror story warning about one dog, which had apparently unalived 7 other dogs before it arrived at TMTRD. And Chris was about 25% sure that the dog was okay around people, even though Chris had never actually himself been in the cage with him. I told him that he was in luck because I'm a YouTuber and it's basically impossible for me to get hurt. So we both bravely ventured in and hey, I was right. Pure luck. We continued on with the tour, and at one spot that I didn't film because in true serious moments turning on a camera is really dumb, and what happened was we found a large water bowl with some pigeon trapped inside, not moving. Luca, being the hero that he is, deciding that leaving a choking bird in a dog bowl wasn't ideal, reached in and pulled it out. And to everyone's amazement, it wasn't a pigeon at all, it was a bloody owl. A soaking, miserable, motionless little owl. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna make it, but the TMTRD team hustled, grabbed us a box and some towels, and they took it straight away to a wildlife center. And guess what? They sent us this. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's the wrong video. 3 days later, we got this video, as the owl had made a full recovery. So yeah, feel good moment really, and I'll leave you all with Luca strolling off into the sunrise with Chris, asking whether he can adopt that big dog from earlier, because Luca is so small and unable to defend himself, he needs more home security. The destination was TMTRD, again, after 2 days and 60 kilometers walking with a friend. But the journey has been all yours. Thanks for watching.